What's going on, YouTubers? For ladies and gentlemen, it's the natural. I'm not even gonna do it. Not for this show. Jeez. Welcome everyone to your WWE NXT review. We're going to do NXT 2.0, the second one I'm watching. Show from September 21st, 2021. I don't even care where they're at, but your commentators were. Actually, I do know where they're at. Orlando, Florida. Maybe. But at the Capitol Wrestling Center, which I think they named it the NXT House, whatever, the House of NXT, whatever. Wow, they really hate the name wrestling so much that they don't want to, call it the Capitol Wrestling Center, huh? Commentators were Vic Joseph, excuse me, Wade Barrett, and Beth Phoenix. Let's just get to the show. Already starting off the show, you had Tommaso Ciampa, I was gonna say X-Division champion. The NXT champion, I should say. The new NXT champion. And you already had guys in the ring like Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, I believe that was his last name, with his partner or bodyguard, whatever you want to say, Trick Williams, which I just call Trick or Tricks, Joe Gacy, which I'll get to more of him later. The two teams, tag team, I should say, I meant to say. I don't remember their names. Odyssey Jones you have there. And I think I already mentioned Braun Breaker. But that's not my issue. Well, actually, it was my issue because they opened the show with talking. And what was I doing while they were talking? While I was watching the show? I'm pretty sure somewhere the live reactions too and all. Well, I don't remember if I put myself on camera while I was on stage of Six Pass live reaction pertains to the show. This is what I was doing while they were doing all the talking. Basically Tommaso Ciampa putting over. I think it was putting over those guys, whatever. But I was just doing this on the phone. See, let's see what's on YouTube or what's on Facebook. What's on Twitter? What's on Instagram? Who's messaging me? Who messaged me here? And all. And what can I look up on Google? What can I Google about? That's how I felt about the show open up of NXT. And right there tells me that, yep, this ain't the NXT for me. This ain't the NXT that I'm used to know. This version of NXT fucking sucks. Now I'll get to more when I get to the third one. And from there, I'm just gonna call it quits. Because it's not for me. And when I say that this NXT version is better than the original NXT version, you're high as a kite. If you think that. I was bored. It was like for a good 8 to maybe 9 minutes. I was bored, and also we got some interruptions coming out. Don't remember who it was. I think it was Pete Dunne and Rich Holland. Can't remember who else came out too. Interruptions, and also in Kyle Riley attacks Pete Dunne and Rich Holland, which it was supposed to be a retribution. Well, actually, that's not a good term to use, by the way. You want to talk about retribution, by the way. Oh, to retaliate, I meant to say, on what happened with him on the first NXT show. And also, now we get action. Finally, we got some action after a long talking, boring segment. I feel like I watched Monday Night Raw. Opening match. Basically, it's a match between and I can't remember what else happened backstage too, because while there's some commercials going on there, they go backstage and we see someone talking, like wow, more talking, and also we get back to action of the fights and all that, whatever. Braun Breaker made a match, I guess. Oh, so now he's making matches now with Tommaso Ciampa teaming up against Pete Dunne and Rich Holland. And actually, Kyle Riley didn't come out in the segment, by the way. He came out later on. In a way, I guess I kind of spoiled it. So, But then again, it was like a week ago, so who cares? But anyways, moving on. But that was the main event. We'll get to that later. Open match. Roderick Strong defeated Kushida to become the new NXT Cruiserweight Champion. I love Dynamite, but not even with me liking Dynamite, especially with what's her name again? Ivy Nail. Yeah, Ivy Nail. She did a nice, tremendous Superman punch. Puts Roman Reigns and Orange Cassidy's Superman punches to shame. And she's a woman. Man, maybe they just learn some tips from her how to do a Superman punch, or in her case, a Superwoman punch. Now, as much as I love Diamond Mine, not even the Diamond Mine's faction can make me invest or continue to watching the show weekly. And then all of a sudden, after Roger Strong won, we get some guy named by Waller. I can't remember his first name now, but I'll get to that when I get to the next review of it. But he challenges Roger Strong for a title match, and we get that one, which we'll get to that when we get to the next review of it. So there you go. Oh, I remember now. It was I'm talking about this. I'm talking about I'm about to see right now. It was Kaylee Ray, and Mari Miller fighting backstage, and I can't remember what was backstage too, but who cares? But Kaylee Ray defeated Mary Miller. It was a squash match. And by the way, Mary Miller's entrance was about bubbles. Need a drink? Whatever. Speaking of squash matches, we get another squash match. Someone made by Danta Shen for defeated Trey Baxter. And it was another squash match. I don't remember how long it lasted, but it was a squash match. It didn't last a minute. Hell, it didn't look like it even last 30 seconds. And like, yep, this is definitely WWE main roster booking here. Not even Shawn Michaels booking behind the scenes too can even make me to invest in me to watch the show weekly. This new NXT sucks. It sucks donkey dick. Cameron Grimes defeated Joe Gacy. Before the match, Joe Gacy cut a promo in the middle of the ring, looking all psychotic with his eyes. And he cut a promo. Now I don't remember what the promo was about, really, because I really don't care. And I don't want to find out anyways. But based on this whole thing, his stuff was removed from WWE because it made headlines on Fox and other broadcast news and all that, to a point where they was think about just get rid of the character of Joe Gacy, and maybe repackage him with something else because of what he said. Now I don't remember what he said because I don't know, because I didn't hear anything on what he said was controversial to prevent that whole thing happening, and then apparently the cancel culture came in full effect to Joe Gacy. So yeah, so wherever you can find on WWE's stream, WWE.com, whatever, or WWE's YouTube channel, it's gone. Is not this video is unavailable. But I'm pretty sure there's some people that make copies of that before WWE decided to get rid of it, to remove it, and it's out there somewhere. To be honest with you, I really don't care. As far as this Joe Gacy guy, I see nothing in this guy. There's nothing that I care about this guy at all. I don't care if he's even good in the ring. I just don't see anything special in this guy. Even if he wrestle elsewhere, I don't see anything special in this guy. Why should I care about this guy? Elektra Lopez defeats someone named Anna Scheer, and I thought Elektra Lopez was decent. Oh, by the way, Anna Scheer is, I can't believe this, Tesha Price. The sweetheart psycho chick. Tesha Price. The same Tesha Price from AEW, where she's wrestling on Dynamite at one point. I think she may have wrestled a couple of times, but mostly on Dark. And in the indies. But hey, WWE says no more indie wrestlers, right? I guess with women's, is well, they'll take it. But when it comes to male wrestlers from the indies, I guess not, right? But I thought this match was decent. Obviously it was over Electra Lopez, because she's part of the faction of what's the name of the faction again? El El Fantasmo, Fuego del Fantasmo. I don't remember. But she won. I thought she looked decent. Um, and then she got a promo, which tends to B-Fab, and then also we get Hit Roll coming out, and then B-Fab attack her, Electra Lopez from behind. We get a pull apart to that. Um, and the thing is, who's supposed to be the heels and the bay faces here? Well, based on what Hit Roll did there, which tends to B-Fab doing what she did there. Hit Roll, based on B-Fab attacking Electra Lopez from behind instead of attacking her head on. Hit Roll is a heel here, and Fuego del Tasmo, whatever that faction name is the bay faces. But then again, I could be wrong. So what do I know? Ozzy Jones defeated two guys, two jobbers, in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Someone named by Carly Millen and Darren Chapel-Pindena, whatever his last name is. Who cares? And apparently some guy named Chase was watching the match, who did a segment where it chance to Chase University, whatever. He basically looked like a tall John Gargano. And they did other segments here too. They did something about with Tyra Valkyrie. Oh, I'm sorry, Frankie Monet. Dumb name. Where she's challenging Raquel Gonzalez for the title. Next NXT show, which we'll get to that. And we also have someone by the name of Lash Legend, and she could do her own talking show called Lashing Out, which we'll get to that on the next NXT review. This other guy, I forgot his first name, but his last name is De Niro. Pertains to his character. He's supposed to be from I'm assuming from New York City, but also has that Italian accent. Who's basically sounds like he's he could be in the mafia, whatever. So they basically do more things of him coming soon. Which we'll get to more that when we get to NXT. The NXT one. Maybe it's oh yeah, the initial video package of Von Wagner, where it pertains to him training and everything. Basically, they're saying that he's a big deal because there was word that of what I heard they're saying that he could be the next Edge. Not to put not much pressure on that guy to say that though, but whatever. He's good though. He is good. I'm not taking away from the guy. He's good. That's all I'm gonna say from there. Tommaso Ciampa and Braun Breaker defeated Pete Dunne and Rich Holland after that's when Kyle O'Reilly came out and beat up on Rich Holland, and then Pete Dunne took. Actually, Rich Holland took the loss here, probably. It wasn't Pete Dunne took the loss here, which that's shocking to me. Pete Dunne was safe in this one, but Rich Holland was one who was pinned in this match by a Braun Breaker. Wow. I don't know what Rich Holland did. I don't know whose cup he pissed in, or whose cornflakes that he shit in. He must piss off someone backstage where it tends to why he's losing. And I'll get to more of that when I get to the next review. But that was it. Back to the match. Tommaso Ciampa and Braun Breaker survey. Braun Breaker had the belt. The son of Rick Steiner, and I'll get to more about him later on next NXT review. But basically he had the belt. Trump tried to get it from him. He won't let go of it, and then eventually he let go, and that was it. They're heavily teasing that match, by the way. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on this new NXT review they're gonna be doing, which I will look for. I will be tuning in for that one. But after that, just see how it is though. We're seeing the pay-per-view. As far as the show moving forward, I'll talk more about that when I get to the next review. But that was it for the show. My overall strength for the show. Oh, by the way, the Toma Wrestling, by the way. 6 matches. Let's miss something here. Wait, oh, by I'll find matches too, by the way. After Trey Baxter won, Baxter lost, I meant to say. He was confirmed by his girlfriend. I'm pretty sure that was his real life girlfriend. Based according to what I read online. I forgot her name, by the way. But she's cute. I like her, and she kisses him. Even though he lost, she still kisses. She kissed him and everything. So yeah, there you go. And also they also hyping up the honeymoon of Index after on the wedding that they show highlights of it, by the way. Spare me. Anyways, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 matches. Overall rating for the show, 6 out of 10. I lowered my overall from last time. I believe the one I gave it was 6.5 out of 10. I don't remember if I did or not, but I'm getting this one 6 out of 10. It is not doing a good job for me to tune in or to continue watching weekly. And I'll get to more now when I get to the next review. So with that being said, I'm gonna end from here with nothing to say or whatsoever other than y'all take care. For this natural screen thriller. Well, I actually did it this time. Say peace on the streets. I'll see you there.